welcome back to the Rap Cab. You already know what's going on today. Buddha, the Enlightened one. Come on now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Just taking care of business as always. You know me. Yeah.
You minding that business?
Minding that business. That's all I can do.
Yep. Hey, so it is what it is, right?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean to you?
So, you know, we all end up going through our shit. We all experience what we experience, and you know the outcomes are always different, but the outcome is always gonna be the same. Whereas maybe an outcome for income. By the way, oh, that's right there. By the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm weak as fuck. But so it is what it is to me. It's like shit happens for a reason. Shit's supposed to happen, whether it's good or bad. We're supposed to have that to learn and experience that shit from. Probably kept it that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because everything else this way is like fucking weird, blocked off.
It's like right over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything happens.
Everything happens for a reason, man. You gotta experience to grow. You gotta grow to get to your next level.
What kind of experiences have you gone through to go to that next level?
I don't know. I've put myself in predicaments where I've had to justify my own wrongs and put myself in positions where.
Damn, I'm going all the wrong way.
No, you're good. This is where.
Yeah, well, I just saw them lines.
Yeah, low key though.
Yeah, it's like
you're gonna be chilling at least. But I don't know, experiences, just life puts you through them. I've had some with my moms. At the end of the day, I still love that woman. She did a lot for me, helped me learn a lot about myself. Like shit when I've had to leave, go different places.
Yeah.
Move out, move back just to help her actually. So you know, that kind of shit with my mom. Me with women. You gotta put yourself out there. You know, gotta be vulnerable for the women, even if you're not vulnerable with yourself. So.
Would you say you're a ladies' man?
I don't know, man. I would think I used to be. Now the ladies kind of flocking.
Oh, they flocking?
I don't know where they at.
Oh, they move south, huh?
Yeah, they move south
for the summer.
Some shit like that, yeah. But no, I mean, I'm still good with the ladies. Just, you know, not putting myself in the position to sue them all, you know. Like, sue them all.
Yeah. So, what is enlightenment to you?
So, as far as enlightenment for me comes is like just understanding who you are better, being aware of yourself more, and not even just yourself, understanding how the universe plays into it, how you play into the universe. You know, just just accepting who you are and doing what you do best, loving what you're doing, being aware of what you're doing, understanding how you play a role in the universe and how the universe plays a role in you.
Yeah.
And you know, just living by that, living through that, and living with that.
Would you say it's easier to forgive or forget?
It's always easier to forget. Because like forgiving the person that made you want to forget that shit is always going to be harder.
Yeah.
When you think about it, like forgiving somebody takes a lot more energy than not thinking about something. I don't know, at least to me, that's how I'm processing it, you know, like just the idea of, because a lot of people do it anyways, they just tunnel vision themselves on they're focused on something else, and forget the actual shit that happened in there, like that was right there.
Yeah, kind of like, would you say that's like being distracted though?
Distracting yourself? Yeah. I think that forgetting or not focusing on someone else that put you through some shit is distracting yourself from that feeling that occurred or reoccurred, or when it does reoccur, just forgetting about it and not trying not to remember it.
Yeah.
It's not recommended. Like I wouldn't recommend it by any means. I would rather,
like, you suppressing thoughts and stuff.
It's just suppression isn't recommended.
No.
For the future, for yourself. No.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about all this going on right now? Like, you seeing the statues being taken down and stuff like that. How's that make you feel?
So, it's understandable that, because everybody needs to educate themselves on the history, for sure. Everyone needs to understand who this person was that's being memorialized and that's being viewed as. Because when you think about it, man, I want a statue, but I don't want my statue to be connected to negativity or anything like that was wrong or harsh towards another person type shit. So it's like,
there's a lot of statues like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Slave masters and shit.
Yeah, especially in the South, especially just because when you think back, like the Civil War wasn't even that long ago. It's a few generations.
They still
ago.
On our dollar bills and shit.
Exactly,
you know?
type shit. Who knows when that's gonna change either? But it's like at the end of the day, we gotta educate ourselves and understand who we're looking up to or what we're looking up to. Make sure we understand, like yeah, even around this area, bro, Lewis and Clark fucking trails, bro. Just the idea of them looking for new land, and then when they find new people on it, if it's like because like I'm trying to remember what I learned in history. So like they had other Native Americans with them to quote unquote translate what the other ones were saying and what like what was going on. But like that's our history. That's what I'm trying to say. So like the trails just show like what people have done to try and expand where we're at, to be where we're at, like to help the future of some sort. And it's like the people that are being memorialized in the South for being a fucking lieutenant of the the Confederate side, like bro, it's I don't know. What does that mean to the city? Or what does that statue mean to the city? What does that represent for the city? Currently. So and that's where we're at right now as a present. And I don't think of statues as landmarkers. But like when you think about where war was taking place, where all this shit, the battles and shit were taking place, and they
memorialize that, like it's like war is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, and it's
like we fought here, you know what I'm saying? Like
but for what? 'Cause that's what I mean. I'm always gonna be somebody that tries to promote peace. Peace, love, positivity, all that stuff, man. Like I don't think we need to be fighting. I don't think we need to be trying to harm anybody and everybody in our way, because at the end of the day, like we're all in this together. There are some bad eggs, bad apples, how they would say. But like, bro, you got some good ones too. I know there's some good ones out there. They just gotta be the ones to step up and call out the ones that aren't doing right. It's like even a basketball team. Like I think Richard Jefferson, probably wasn't him. It was a different type of was a different dude that made a different type of analogy where he was like, so if one player on your team, you got one player on your team that I'm trying to think of, because if I say what the actual thing was, it kind of come out crazy, but
Like what you mean though?
so the analogy is imagine one player, I gotta just say it like this, how I remember it. Imagine one player on your team is a sex offender or a child trafficker. And you as the teammate knows that is fully aware of them doing that, but you don't do it. Do you still feel like you're any better than allowing that to happen? It's like that's the analogy, is like, are you okay with that happening?
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's like with the police, like, if you got one, racist cop,
Right.
you're just as strong as your weakest link.
Exactly. Just as strong as your weakest link. That motherfucker's really, I don't know. Because I've been put in many a position with the police, like, where like I was supposed to be put in cuffs as well, but I don't know, because like I'm black and Filipino. My friend that this situation happened to was white, but it just so happened to have to be driving the car, basically. So everything else in the car happened to be mine, yet I was put in the position where I didn't have to. I put myself in the position of where I wasn't someone that looked like a suspect, in the sense of like,
because you were in the passenger seat.
I was in the passenger seat. The shit I had was under my seat.
And they like searched the car and shit?
So they searched the car and they only found one thing. They didn't even find the rest of the shit that was in the trunk. So it was like, bet. But also, basically, my homie had some brass knuckles. Those are illegal in all 50 states.
Yeah.
We were in one of those states where I still have a warrant for my arrest there. So I gotta,
damn.
so I
You gotta stay low key out
Yeah.
there. It is what it is, out now on all streaming services.
Yes, sir.
Go cop that right now. Follow Buddha the Enlightened on Instagram, The Real Filipino on Twitter, and tap in, man. Y'all need to tap in.
Check out that video I dropped last Friday for a message from my ex, man. Check that out. It's on YouTube.
Crazy.
My boy fucking did the videography for it. Everything, all that shit went crazy. On that motherfucker.
Straight up. Hey,
appreciate the love.
Hey, bro,
man.
appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on today.
For sure.
Hey, everybody go cop that right now.
Hella.